Leo here, SBN. I showed a previous video with a homemade MRE, and it was in the vacuum sealed Ziploc bag. This is actually the one that I showed you guys. I just wanted to go over another video with another MRE to show you different things. You know, you don't have to make an MRE that has exactly the same stuff in it. You can do a couple different variations. Obviously, you don't want to eat the same food all the time, or at least I don't. So this MRE is from another bag that I have, and it has some different stuff in it. This one that I showed you in the previous videos from a Ziploc vacuum sealed bag. This one's a vacuum sealed bag with the save sealer. So just wanted to go over this one and talk about some of the things and the differences that I have in this bag compared to that bag. Why there's difference, you know, I like different. I don't like everything the same all the time. You can do different things for different challenges, like maybe you don't want the same stuff in there because you want to experience different challenges or whatever. So let's go over this one, top to bottom. So in the previous video, I still have the same thing, the aluminum foil. It spreads out about this big. I don't want to undo it because I don't want to, you know, get little pinholes in it. I also have in here the little painter's drop cloth, which is 6 foot by 5 foot. Just something to kind of keep the rain off. In wet conditions, maybe like a temporary poncho, temporary shelter, just something to protect you from the elements. In here, I do have paper towel. Took off the paper towel roll. I got a snare wire that I showed you in the previous MRE, the snare. Just a paper towel. Tea light candle. And the tea light candle, I have a previous video where I showed you how to dry out some kindling with the tea light candle. If you don't want to dry out the kindling and you're just trying to keep a little bit warm, you can take the tea light candle, like I said in the previous video, put it at your feet like that, put the drop cloth around you, and huddle up over top of the candle. It's going to provide a little bit of warmth. You might not be super toasty, but you're not going to be completely freezing either. The medical tape that I used in here, talked about being able to cut that into 3 strips. It's 5 feet. There's 5 feet of this medical tape in here. This tape is pretty tough. I talked about it in my previous video. So you'll see a lot of things that are the same in this one, and food that's going to be different in this one also. Regular Band-Aid. I don't have the clear sight Band-Aids in this one. I just took some hotel soap, wrapped it up in some cellophane here, and plastic wrap, whatever you want to call it. Just some kind of soap that I got in here, just to kind of wash up if I have to. An alcohol prep pad. A couple little pieces of candy, and the other one I had some gum in there. This one's just some Sweet Tarts and a mint. Little packet of sugar, which this is the Truvia. Little pack of salt, little pack of pepper. Those were free at a fast food restaurant. Another Q-tip. Pack of matches. I took that out of MRE. This is a power bar. The soft one. Power bar comes with, you can get the ones that are like with oats and nuts and stuff like that in them, or bigger bars. I got the flat one because it's easier to fit in there. The power bars, you know, they got protein. This one here's got, you know, 70% vitamin C, 25% calcium, 25% iron, 10% riboflavin, which is a B2 vitamin, or B12. Then you got vitamin B6, 25% also, and there's 8 grams of protein, and it's got 240 calories in the one bar. Not bad. Talked about in the other video. You'll see a lot of videos where they're saying, oh, you know, 2,000 calories or whatever. The first day, I don't need 2,000 calories. That's all there is to it. Sure, you might get weaker or whatever, but I don't think it's going to be a very big effect on the first day. At least not for me. Some people might have a problem where they need, I need 2,000 calories. I don't need 2,000 calories the first day. I'm worried about setting up my shelter. I'm worried about all these things, and I can snack in between. Not a big deal. This is just a can of sardines in this one. It's flat. The nutritional value on this, I have to look it up. All I know is it's a filler, and the storage life on it is a long time. It doesn't have the nutritional value on it. So, I got Power Bar, sardines. Also, the container that this comes in, you can take some sand in there, dirt in there, and rub that down and clean the inside of that container out if you need to boil some water. Obviously, it's not going to be very much water. Maybe you need a little cooking pan because you caught something with snare wire or what have you. You can also make a container out of the aluminum foil. Another paper towel, napkin, fast food, free. Razor, it's just wrapped up in some tape. One you can unwrap it and then wrap the base of it with some tape in order to do cutting or whatever that you might need it for. Cut the medical tape up here into strips, or if you catch an animal with the snare wire, you'll be able to skin that. Just some tea. Hot water beverage bag that I took from an MRE. I was looking online and found that you can get hot water beverage bags from Amazon and eBay that have the fluid ounces on them, so you'll know exactly how many fluid ounces you have in the bag. So you can build your cup or canteen, start your fire, boil the water, put it in the bag. This says 6, 12. Fold the bag in half here at 12, and you can get about 24 ounces in the whole entire bag. So you just store the water in that. We got fork and a spoon, free at a fast food restaurant. Triple antibiotic ointment, zip tie. The bag itself can be used as a container to put all your stuff back in or carry water in. And another thing that was not in my other MRE is this right here. This is fishing line, a little tiny pinch weight, and a fishing hook wrapped around a little piece of plastic with some duct tape around it, just to give me a little extra edge, if you will. There is two hooks, two weights. So I got 2 hooks and 2 weights in here, and probably 15 feet of line, all smushed down like that, and duct tape so it's nice and flat and small to fit in the MRE. So that's what I got in this MRE, just to show you the difference between this one. In this MRE, I have, my Power Bar and my sardines, whereas in this one, I had some tuna fish, shortbread, and some peanuts that I vacuum sealed myself. So I got a little less in this one, but I do have some different stuff like the fishing string here, the sardines, which can use as a container or cooking, just in case, say, the aluminum foil fails, then I have another container. So just a couple different things to show you. You can make an MRE, and they don't all have to be identical. I might want this MRE here because it's got the fishing equipment in it, so I'll open this MRE instead of the other one, so I can do some fishing, and then maybe I won't have to just deal with a Power Bar and some sardines. I can catch a fish. It's not too bad. Take my razor. If I don't have any knife on me or anything, I can skin the fish. Simple enough. With me, I carry a box cutter with me all the time, and I also carry this knife here. So I always have, my EDC is always 2 knives basically, and a flashlight. So that's that. So try and make your MREs where you do them different. You know, don't have the same thing constantly. Plus, yeah, like I said, I get bored of the same thing. I don't want to have just a power bar and, you know, sardines every day. You know, so that's this MRE compared to the other MRE. I think they both stack up equally to me. They both work for me. And that's it. So try and build your MRE, your homemade MRE, and you know, put some variations in there. Like I said, one MRE has some fishing stuff in it, the other one doesn't. You know, just try to compromise. What if I'm in an area that has fishing? You know, then I can use that one. If I'm in an area that doesn't have fishing, then I can open the other one. You know, it works. So that's it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. Thanks for joining me.